Oh, I did try Dave's hot chicken. You were right. That shit is
Bro,
good.
told you, bro.
That sounds so good.
Dude, I had
That
it
sounds so
yesterday for the
American.
first time. It's so much better than Raising Cane's.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, bro.
No, it was different. I can't lie. How did you deflect kill him?
You're just the
That
goat,
random
like...
That guy's new.
What even happened? I gotta see
Say,
this.
shut up, bum.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
shut up, bum.
That might be on.
Okay. So yeah, a lot of
Because
this...
here,
Yeah, go ahead.
like we had a good I mean, like as it went on, like not here exactly, but like we were able to like get high ground off them and like usually like put them in that little corner where they didn't have angles anymore. But then from there we just fumbled every time.
Like here, yeah.
Yeah, like we were able to get set up. It feels like, but then once we were there, it was like
Yeah,
we were never able
when they're in this corner, we do have a really good advantage with high ground and this angle, and like just generally more pressure. This is like kind of a scary spot to be in. Most teams that are here want to make a rotation to height, so this is a good setup if we have them here. We just need to collapse, like make a coordinated engagement with the ult or target focus.
Hold on,
Almost
hold on.
every team will tuck in that corner to avoid
Hold
having
on.
to, like,
Give me
make a
1
retreat.
second. I'll be back in 5.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a lot about like baiting them into our Widow sightline and playing for our Widow sightline. So this is like a really good example. Like, where is it? We're holding the corner and this has an angle on the corner. So just by our Widow standing here, it denies them like this amount of space. And then our Orisa can stand here. It's totally fine. And they fuck up and walk into our Widow sightline. Now our Widow has a really good angle on right side. So we can push to this corner. So just one support on cart. We could even have Brig standing in front of our Widow here to help with the 1v1. And we want a Juno ult or a Orisa ult fast. Even right now, it's like, this is a huge isolation. We can go immediately.
Personally, I like our break being set up where our wrist is and just play close for the brawl. Like, just play hard to crush the rotation.
Yeah, we just need to collapse. Like, they're split. We're in a position to collapse. Just collapse. Just do it. We need to just pull the trigger and use an ult. So this is a pretty good ult, but our Widow gets picked. And we are too isolated. We should be killing these people with our Orisa. See how we go in now, but there's like no collapse. Like our Genji's not even there early in time. So like that's just related to the push pull. Like when we want to push, we need to collapse. And yeah. Try and bash the Mei or squishy with rally. But other than that, it's like if we fail, then they get the rubber band and use 2 ults to win the fight. So that's okay. Like that will happen. I can hear that chicken heating up, Fluffy. This split is pretty troll, to be honest.
Yeah, no, my thing was like, really my team, if we have no ults, we take like a neutral play and we go far right.
You wanted to go far right, yeah. Well,
and I looked back and I isolated myself. It was really bad.
Considering the ult situation, if they have rally and we have blade, should we go far right?
I still think we can. Because then we can send our Genji far left while we all go far right.
I would argue that it's a little too much close space because they have Maywall and Rally, and we're walking into a hallway, like a really tight hallway. So I mean, even if our Genji goes and flanks, it's difficult to win the space with our comp. We don't have Mei, we have Widow Genji, which likes more open space. And with the ultimate we have here, like if we had Juno or Rally, like these Brawl ultimates, then it would make more sense to fight in the closed space with them because we're just on top of each other. But we are at the Brawl disadvantage, so, and they have Mei.
But on top of that, it's like very easy to just trade Blade for Rally, like almost every time. Like if we just fully commit to going height.
Yeah,
I was
Blade, they're
like,
just gonna rally it.
I thought the same thing, but I had a VOD review with the coach for TSM, and he told our team in like this mirror comp, most of the time, if we don't have ults, we should try to take a neutral in that small room because then we can just send our Orisa out and break the wall. But
just pushing your Orisa forward.
I mean, like I would have to look back at the VOD, but he basically just said like, if you have ults, go left. If you don't have ults, go right.
Okay, but if you put your Orisa right side, then their Orisa can match right side, and then they just eat each other in the face, and nothing happens.
And that's why we would send
if it's like a neutral fight, then it makes sense to do that because you're just trading. You're just trading ultras, like it doesn't really matter. You're not losing anything doing that, I guess. Like it's not a forcing play. Like they're kind of forced to respond to you. But it doesn't make sense for us because we're playing. One, we have a blade, and if we're going to use the blade, we can't use it in the room. Like it's not going to work. And I think two, in this specific case, they have a Widow, and our Genji has. In order for our Genji to get into the fight in the first place, he has to cross the Widow sight line, which is like a risk to begin with that we just never have to take, right?
No, I agree.
And I think it's just more consistent to play in the open and force them to play on our Widow sight line almost every time. Like I assume in the TSM case they were playing Cass or Ashe or something like that, and in that case that makes more sense to me. But I think with Widow, it like when you in neutral fights, you can just win by getting a pick with your Widow, right? Like you don't even need the ults to do it. So every neutral fight should be taken in LOS of your Widow, and playing in the room doesn't really do that for us.
Yeah, I would agree. That's another factor. It's like rotating here lets you avoid sniper silence. So if they have Widow and you have like all close range heroes, then that's another factor that would make you want to take that rotation in close space.
Yep. I don't think it's like a bad play or anything. I just think it doesn't work for what we're doing, like with our comp.
We take space. Widow's isolated. Really good mark. You might even get that kill. Yeah, you do get that kill. Perfect. And now we just stable on height. You get ultimate. You almost died by dashing into the rally there. And I think okay, we kill Mei. We kill Mei with Orisa ult. Now it's a 5v3, so it's probably not necessary to use another ult here. Even if they rally, they'll probably still lose the space or die in a 5v3. We just have two more players. That's more valuable than an ultimate. Take space, take space, take space. We could walk and not like 3-stack heart a little bit there. We know they're gonna touch. And then that would prevent us from all getting caught by horse ult here. Now we gotta clear horse because she's super isolated. But it's a bit of a disconnect with target focus here as well. We just need one person. Like maybe VN can like throw a javelin at Brig, but generally we need to just kill a horse at this point. So it's like it doesn't really make sense to be looking this way. It's either shoot Brig or Orisa here. Now they walk in, their Orisa survived. And yeah, they clean up. We get rally now, so I mean, in the moment decision, we get a kill, but we force. I think we force. Oh yeah, just Juno here, so that's okay. But the takeaway is, we need to set up here, so we can set angles on these chokes to create more pressure when they walk out, and then when their Orisa walks out, she's like certain. She's like certainly gonna die or take damage, but she was alive for too long and not under enough pressure. Even if you're using gold in like a 5v2 or a 5v1, you should die. I think this is the case you were talking about here. We struggle to push past here. Pretty good Juno ult.
Down there, I'll be honest.
And yeah, this is what I was saying. Like if you were just on this side of the map in Brig LOS, you'd be doing so much more work right now. Or at least like here in Brig LOS, like you need support to kind of push out here. Or the other option is, okay, you sit here, that's fine, but then 3, 2, 1, strong push main, and then you are in on the angle without taking any poker pressure beforehand.
Yep.
So you're full HP and ready to go. But here you go first, and you'll get punished for that. Even if it's for an instant, they have time to focus you in a 5v1.
Well, I thought they were gonna stay in the room, so then I tried to dash out.
Oh, I thought they were gonna push you.
Yep.
Yeah. So
And then I tried
that's
to
just
dash
like that's the amount of aggro you're taking before your team pushes in.
Yep.
We have gold. You should try and kite this. Well, I think this is just a disconnect. Like half of us are kiting, half of us are well, Vienna's pushing, and the rest of us are kiting. So somebody needs to calm kite or push, and then we do that. We follow it. I think it would have been reasonable to kite there, but there was definitely a disconnect.
60 seconds remaining.
Nice job. Careful taking damage. Okay, we burn wall. Now we can take high ground. We're at a huge ult disadvantage right now, so we kind of need to try and like one-shot somebody before their rally or Juno ult gets value. But if we have a slow fight on card here, we're gonna lose most likely. Because the result is not that good. We're not gonna beat rally plus Juno. So I would say when they use E here, we should try and make a play and push out one of these guys. Just make a play and try and collapse. I think we wanted to clear out Orisa here, but to be honest, they just have, especially when we're one down, they just have so much resources, and Rally and Juno. Their Orisa is not going to die this fight. So it's not really the good. It's not really a good call to try and focus Orisa here. We need to try and get on the squishy and kill somebody at the ult disadvantage. Big. How did we get here? Holy shit. Kiki's cooking. Nice shot. Oh, yeah, you're getting pressured. Optimal Widow angle, I think.
Fucking wave.
That's good. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Okay, yeah, nice try.
That Brig is a terrorist.
We did this better on other maps too, but it's like, okay, 3, 2, 1, collapse, actually use your ult and commit on somebody. And if we do that, like we did with like that one beating gauge on what the fuck is that map called? The like Anubis one, Temple of Anubis. Then we can deny the value of their ultimates, even if they have an ult advantage.
I think a lot of times the biggest disconnect is between our backline and VN. Like our backline is kiting when VN is going in, or VN is kiting when our backline wants to try and take space, and then they end up like stacked on each other. Like I think we need to be more proactive with our backline, like full sending when VN full sends and kiting when VN kites, right?
Yeah, like if we know we want to collapse on a target, we just identify where they are, stage or posture for a couple seconds, and then 3, 2, 1 speedering engage. And just the fact that we go first and we have aggression and we have our strong turn, it denies the value of like their response. Like even if they use an ultimate,
I remember we don't have to like full commit on the first turn. Like we can in out in
yeah,
every single time we do that.
especially if they use like an ultimate or 2 ultimates, then we can survive it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because those ultimates are in worse positions and they're used defensively, as opposed to like using it in a spot where they can actually kill us. If they use like rally defensively, we can just disengage that no problem. But if they use rally offensively, if we're waiting around too much and then they push up and rally, then we're in trouble. This is a nice off angle here. It's a slight overextension. I like the idea.
They nuked
Good
me.
angle from Kiki. You're one down, so Vienna's wide swinging too much here. And they have their wall cooldown back, so just go back to the corner and try and hold. Buy time for your team to come back.
We also do kind of have to care about the wall in this comp because we have pitiful wall damage. We don't have like an Ashe or a Cass that's just going to one-shot the wall anyway.
We do stabilize and we get around their wall. Their wall kind of sucked. Nice nade. And we clean up Likome. Good job. Okay. We have to kind of cross open space here because we're starting on the right side. This setup is really awkward. We just try and not do this. They can just invest too much on the left side of the map here, and it's like our supports don't want to swing into that Widow sight line, so okay, now we have the Brawl ults and Nano. Let's see what we do.
Yeah, this fight was. I don't know. It's kind of. I'll be honest. It's fucking hard to fight plan when it's 5 volts to 5 volts.
Yeah, just what I'd suggest is just start with, okay, we're gonna start with this ult, and then just respond like mirror ultimates.
Yeah.
And just call like, if you're in position to ult, just call like what you're doing, so your team knows, and then we can just mirror ults from there, and just go. Because the thing is, like, it's better to use like 4 of our ultimates here and win the fight if they use like 3 or 4. The worst thing we
As
can
a
do
defensive
is
team,
hesitate.
especially, like layering is really important
Yeah,
because our ults are almost always inherently better than the offensive teams.
yeah. What we don't want to do is hesitate. So an ultimate besides sights should probably already be out because they're way past the choke right now. So we need to respond. We have so many ults, so just use one of them immediately to get value. Like we could be starting with this Orisa ult on the choke right now. It's like we're not choosing what to do right now. So this Juno ult is like not in a good position for us to get value out of it. It's kind of like our backline's cutting away from it, and then it's only on our Orisa. So yeah, just like make a call and be decisive. We need to use an ult early there.
What the hell happened to their Blizzard?
That's a good question.
I remember I stunned it. I stunned
Goat,
it. I remember.
goat,
I remember
goat.
this.
My
stunned it.
goat, my
I
goat.
stunned it, bruh. I remember.
So I can't remember what our fight plan was, but does that timing make sense? Like as soon as their Orisa steps, we need to commit one ultimate to start, and then follow up as necessary. Or we could even commit like horse plus barrage combo to start, and then like
Yep.
if we need another one, then we layer.
I think, yeah, we horse barrage and then match Juno or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. I think especially like I think in our using a result is just almost always like a good start to any fight, right? It just puts them in awkward positions and makes them have to respond.
The fight just kind of devolves after that.
Stop the payload.
I don't know if we. Okay, yeah, we do notice the traces on the angle there. That's good. Yeah, we can just kind of chill and play our kill box here because neither team has ultimates. Yeah, we just out mechanic them. Nice shot, Kiki.
I put that tracer in a mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can go back to watch.
Oh my god, wait, she actually spotted a circle.
She was lost in the sauce on me there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so this bar is what I'm talking about. Like Vienna's 2 corners ahead of our Ana right now. And even if they're like down 2, it's just like something to think about. Like it's good practice to have a rotation with their Ana in front line. Our Ana is mid rotation now, and we're still like taking a lot of aggro. And our Ana rotates back.
We're calling for Juno here.
Yeah, we call
yeah.
Juno out, play close, I think was the call.
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
So they're in a split. We just need to choose one side and commit with Juno ult. We choose the left side. Okay, let's go left. We kind of do. Nice kill. We couldn't really get through on the right side.
Perhaps we throw the Juno ult a little bit forward there, yeah?
Yeah, I like the angle. I mean, it's with like, with any brawl, it's like rush or Juno. Just try and predict where they're gonna kite to. So instead of this way, just angle it a little bit.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Okay, nice
Did
nade.
you guys have an idea of how you wanted to use Dano?
Fuck
It
no.
was kind of awkward. It was the
Really
one all that had trouble fitting in my shit. Like I guess I would call for maybe or Nano, but I just
I mean, I think like the only real combo is like a Nano or Assault, I guess.
yeah, that's the thing, right? So I guess we
A
play
little bit
around
weird.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Nano Tracer's pretty strong.
I nano bladed once to scrim. I bashed and insta died.
Yeah.
But you died slightly slower.
That was a really good pulse.
That was a really good rally.
She
That's a
question
really
marked that.
good
Why she
sleep.
question marked that?
I don't fucking know. She rallied after your balls. Does she think you still live?
Wait, how much health does she have?
Well, she fucking bashed into a wall.
I mean, that's. Oh, she's 220. 3.
shouldn't go
Oh,
that way.
barely. She was like 322 or something.
I think full HP you don't even live anymore.
Maybe.
do you?
Wait, how much damage does Pulse do?
No, you do live.
I think 4 HP, you're 5, you're 5
I think
HP.
it does 350, but she has armor.
Yeah, so she was like just below the threshold. She wasn't full HP.
So she would live with 5 HP.
Yep.
Or actually, it's like 7.5 or something now.
She should be question marking her support for not healing her to full.
Also, bashing into the wall is
I
just
was gonna
funny.
say, she did
Like
bash
that's
the
just that is just objectively funny.
Well, I think she did to like get away from team. I know. Winton players have to do the same.
Yeah. Or if she
If they
thought it
jump
was
like
on
that,
her
she-
shield,
doing her
just
shot
put,
there.
Yeah,
put
to
the shield in the wall.
Clear out.
Ian, we seen your break.
Bro, my break was busted. You can ask Zamo.
You let
He
Zamo die
remembers.
every fight.
That don't matter because I traded times 2.
3-8.
Yeah, just the break expert. This was smart. So yeah, you can see some walking here.
I don't like having
So-
to use our ring at the same time as their ring if we don't have to, because I feel like we can get this without ring. And like delay our ring, right? Like we kind of match ring here. I don't think we necessarily have to.
What's the other option besides kiting her?
Well, no, it's not that there's another option besides kiting, but I think we can kite without ring because there's so much. It's like such a big corner, right?
Wait, what are you talking about? You mean our backline?
Like
Or
no, our
yeah.
front line. Like I think the end can just like kite with Nano and all, right? Or Nano and like his abilities. Like, he'll probably be fine.
Well, we get value out of using ring here when they engage. Like it's best to use ring now because if we use it later in the fight, it's not going to get as much value. If we kite better with ring, then we should use ring. Like if they're hard engaging, we should use ring. If the attempt is to kite, even like if you're saying that this distance is far enough to not require ring, I don't think like they're gonna catch up. I think our Ana very well could have died there, and we did not have ring on Ana. If they're better, I think Ana dies there, to be honest. But what I was gonna say
that's
is,
the point I'm making is that we're using the ring on the end, who like probably doesn't need it. as
oh
opposed
yeah,
to,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
that
no,
other
that's what I'm
which is,
saying. Like we should,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like we should delay the ring. Like we shouldn't just match the ring on the end.
well, if anything, we should match the ring on Ana, so Ana can get the fuck out. Like she's the target
Well,
that needs to kite
yeah,
anyways,
no,
not
that-
Vian.
that-
Vian can pincer her freely and then like do this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or it can even
Can you
rotate
just
back. What's that?
Can you guys play it again so I can give you guys my point of view?
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go, Hyatt.
This guy's in a spaceship.
So,
I guess
that's kind of what happened there.
I think my thought process is if I just ring the tank, I can just full pocket the Ana. But if I ring my Ana, I can't really pocket my tank.
Yeah, but I think the end's like never at risk of dying there.
Yeah,
like,
but
even
who's-
if all 5 of them turn on him, like he just gets nanoed because Zombo's free, right?
Do you need a pocket tag when this guy's like your Ana is the target? Your Ana's the one that needs help like ASAP.
For
Right?
example, look at him.
Like you're
For me though, in the perfect scenario, I hit both of them with the ring. Like I can throw it through the Ana into the
yes, actually true. That is the perfect
Oh, yeah,
scenario.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
you snipe the ring through Ana and it lands like here.
I low key forgot that was a thing. I'm not gonna lie.
You're correct.
Yeah,
I forgot
my
about
bad.
that. Okay. Anyways, the
bad.
point I'm trying to make is if you see a split like 3 and then 2, we can just nano horse and hard commit here with Tracer, and your backline kites and dips. They're like, okay, peace. See you guys.
I think I was also trying to play aggressive on this corner. I think I wanted to look for like a ring right click around the corner because they're all stuffed in that
Yeah.
in the little cubby.
Like this is totally like their Orisa's giving you this space by doing this.
My thing is, I think if you wanted to like ring your Orisa, and the reason was because you wanted your Orisa to send on their backline, I think that's like a reasonable ring. But I think if our backline's going to play the kite and the end's going to play the kite, then the ring needs to be used on Samo.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it just if we identified this split, then we can just nano and call target and go, and kite backline would be another play to try and survive this. Like, I really do think your Ana should have died there.
It's because of my stun, gang.
Nice clip on Widow. You retake high ground. That chicken be cooking. Yo, Fluffy.
Motherfucker in a spaceship, bro. I'm telling you, about to take off.
Bro, that's a kitchen on a spaceship right there.
Holy fuck.
Like he's a boss top.
We should nano. Nice. Run, Zamo. Nice. Now the blade
Look
is
at that
in
Genji, look at the Genji. Look at the Genji.
Nah, don't
He
laugh
just
up in
look at
there.
me. He just swung at me the whole time. The
No,
fucking
wait,
sword
walking
ulted his
in.
ass.
M'échappe à mon regard.
Just use
Like this
general.
Genji actually just was swinging a
Yeah.
fucking 4 to 5 nano to Orisa.
That's,
He was doing
Nano
10
Orisa
damage
is
a
like
swing.
Not that bad.
I gotta see this mob.
He was doing negative damage, bro.
Oh, he already never
He
did.
showed up to the fight and he found nano horrors. He's like, all right. He's also getting pocketed.
Hello.
That is a tragedy and a
Yeah,
half.
so ult his ass.
Personne
Fuck you.
n'échappe à mon regard.
Okay. Any questions about this map?
Not with me.
That was like 30 minutes. We could call it or speed through one more.
I don't think we can
Or-
speed through Colosseo.
You don't think we could speed through?
I don't.
We could look at like. Okay, well we could just look at it. I mean, how are you guys
Okay.
feeling?
That's up to them. I'm chill as fuck. I'm a bum. I got nothing to do.
I can do one more too.
He's just
Or you're
saying he a bum.
Yep.
Okay.
Shit funny.
Sorry, it's not funny.
No, it's not.
I think we just hard crash on off angle.
Yeah.
Like I guess I can play the match for a set, but I think you guys just fucking hard crash on.
I like can't though. I can't
Uh,
crash on anything. There's like, cause they're playing with like the Ash POV. I just have to like match it. I can't like advance.
Like our advantage here is we have Widow and they have Ashe, so our Widow wins. Like GG, go next. We just need to play for that sight line. So here their Ashe can't really peek, so our Widow has this full control of the lane.
Yeah, so I just greeted for a reason. Pretty much.
Like their
So
Ashe is
just check.
out of the fight. If our Widow's standing here, or here, then their Ashe is out of the fight because their Ashe can't peek, and we could just do something else.
The thing is, the Ashe only wins VM if she can shoot you, but she can't shoot you if she has to peek Widow to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I just chill and took
And
it,
and
yeah.
Widow can't collapse either, so a lot of the playstyle is gonna look like anchoring the corner and holding space for your Widow, and then just like completely denying their Ashe any value, and we'll win
Yeah,
the neutral that way.
We either have ults and engage, or we AFK and wait for our Widow to get a pick, and that's basically
Like
how
to
we have
to
play.
collapse or to crash on the backline, we need to have a green light, and we need to have some kind of trigger that's gonna allow us to do this.
Mhm.
And that trigger could allow us to walk out of Widow LOS too. And like if Widow's just AFK for that part of the fight, if we have enough resources or ultimates to make it work, then we can do so. It's a good push up. That's a really nice shot.
Good shot, Kikilan.
Let's go. Fuck that bum.
Yeah.
Don't pick me again.
So here they're gonna. We're not gonna fight past this corner. So we need to set up for this hallway with or Widow LOS, right? We can have Widow. Sorry, that's an M. Widow back here somewhere, and then Brig Tracer contesting this side. To stop their Tracer from getting under Widow essentially, and we do rotate here, which is fine.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
And they Juno ult. I would, if we're gonna mirror an ult here, we should do it fast, like right now, so we don't have to give too much space.
I think in this case it doesn't matter that much that we waited, because the sightline only gets better for Widow now.
Yeah, but Vian's getting chunked, so like this
Well-
health bar is what I'm worried about right now. This is like
I blame Vian.
yeah, Vian could have played the corner better.
It's been bien.
I'm just
I'm,
saying.
I'm
like,
down.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
so
yeah.
down. I'm so down.
Yeah.
Vian kind of goes past the corner again here. I'm not sure what you were looking for. Or we're calling to collapse on left side.
Just for that, Vian, you get no red chicken.
What?
Damn.
Yep, you entered no red
Yeah.
chicken.
So this is actually something that we do a lot. Like we fucked this up a lot. So when we Juno ult, Vien almost always plays to flip into our Juno ult. So he like follows our Juno ult the whole way, and a lot of the time what happens is their Orisa does the same thing with their Juno ult and like splits our supports, and then we just end up like super split and fucked. So if you guys like can't go with Vien when he calls to flip, we need to tell him so that he doesn't go, or we need to just find a way to make the flip work. You know what I mean?
How do I go though?
I think you're. I'm not necessarily talking about you. I'm not talking about
okay.
Like watch what happens here. Like we Juno ult in, Vien chases the Juno ult, and then their Orisa splits our backline, and Vien keeps going, and then now we're split, right?
Is he too fast?
It's a disconnect, right? Like if we want to get around the Orisa and the Orisa's here, we could always rotate this way and then collapse inside our Juno ult.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we want to just kite, like if we have to kite or we want to kite for some reason, then we can kite our backline and kite our Widow, and then Tracer Brig like continue to fight this angle. And Orisa can anchor, like anchor here and then rotate back and anchor here if we're taking too much damage, and then just
I
chill.
think to me in this case it's not even that difficult because I think Zamo can probably just go through the Juno ult with Vien, and Fluffy can just play side lane with Camden, and it's like kind of fine now
Yeah, well, let's see if it's possible.
from the start.
Yeah,
Like here, instead of
I
going big,
think,
Fluffy just goes side lane, and then Zamo just pushes through.
I think the what we should see here is this target is split, so we just zone off this and then go kill
Yeah.
in that moment at least. But okay. I promise it's the last time I'm playing this way. The Orisa ease in, and then we're in a situation where we're basically standing inside their Juno ult with their backline, which is like really bad. If we're W keying there, we should try and like actually push. Like if their Juno ult goes this way, and ours goes this way, and we fail to land in this space, and we end up standing in this space, we lose the ult value that we have, and we like end up dying to their ult. Just because they're moving in opposite directions. Like, we have to push through it to escape their Juno ult. Or, one strat is Juno ult backwards. If we're Juno ulting second, we can Juno ult backwards, and then the circles are moving like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can kite safely, and because we're inside our Juno ult. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think the other option is to like in this case where we have like the side lane we can push into, we could also like Juno ult kind of diagonally and push out into the side lane,
like
this, where their Juno ult isn't going. Yeah. Well, the other way because we're starting on
this
where
way.
Zamo is. Yeah. And then just like wrap around to it, like it'll catch us, right?
Yeah, like we could Juno ult this way, and then you could, like glide around to catch if their Orisa is hard stuffing it.
Yeah.
Totally
Because
another
can
option.
just walk main and everyone else can just flip.
But the bottom line is we need to end up in our Juno ult and not the enemy Juno ult.
Yeah.
I remember this. It was like versus walking at her Juno Widow. Honestly, I would just like leave her Widow here and try and stable at this location, Zamo. Kiki don't need no help. Kiki's a strong, independent woman.
Yep. He's praying to Allah.
Kiki's a fucking inter and he's gonna die whether you're there or not. That's the truth.
That might be
Nah.
also true.
Not if Allah was there.
He's not alone. He's with Allah.
See?
Bro, what?
I just look up the sky, I start praying.
What happened to Buddha?
Pray for Mew Mew.
That's all he's good for.
Praying for me.
What stinks right now? Who's out of position?
Yeah.
Madrid pushed up.
You're just too wide. Like, at least stand here, not over here. It's harder. It costs you more to cross the open area.
No baguette for you.
You too wide.
Too much alcohol give you a beer belly.
See?
Jesus, yo.
Like I told you, he was drunk.
Yeah, you don't drink beer in France, do you? It's all like
I mean, Canada, but mostly
Champagne,
wine.
wine.
Wine and fucking rosé
C'est
and
la
fucking
baguette.
champagne and fucking all that shit.
Champagne.
Man. Yeah, the rich shit, right?
Yeah.
The luxury
Rich
shit.
people shit. The bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
The drink of the
Exactly.
bourgeoisie.
Nah, they just eat baguettes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And this is the fight I'm talking about. Like, if they get a pick here, pulse bomb. Okay, it happens. Full commit when you have your Arista cooldowns back. You actually do have ring up right now. This is our ring, right? Just full commit, crash out on this brig, and then try and trade out.
Push especially, like you almost like cutting is almost never really worth it because it's very easy for them to chase
I
you.
think
and still
just
get
because we hit a
carbohydrates.
ring up, we're in position to push.
Yeah.
If we can kite and back out, then that's another option. As long as we can get our setup, like on high ground here, then that's option 2. But what we can't do this. Is like the slow fight shooting Arissa. It's not gonna work ever. And now we're staggered. Ults. Or kite. I think we should have ulted. Here. Also, just this, like, being, like, in a blob here is really dangerous for you guys in general. Like, we need some kind of...
Can you play that fight again? But like, go back a little bit further. Sorry.
I think we should respond with an ult here, and then just take the 5v3 and try and go fast enough that this Juno doesn't get value.
Bro, how do I get stunned there? Wait, what?
You got... You
Oh
just got
my
bashed,
God.
son. Like,
Bro,
what you
that
have
shit
to
ain't
say?
That shit is so normal. I'm not even gonna lie.
That did
That's
not
just another
touch
day.
you. I actually think that did not touch you.
That shit big as fuck.
It should have hit Juno, not me, but I guess I walked up too far.
I think it's because of the stairs. Just makes the
No,
hitbox
yeah.
look wonky.
That shit big as that shit
It's,
wide.
this is the
Oh.
gap.
that might be Geeky's forehead.
Kevin, you still think that shit regular?
Yeah, that is literally a normal brick stun. I literally been hit further.
I mean, it's not as bad as Doom Punch. Right?
Oh my god.
Okay, no, watch this shit. Watch this shit from my POV, bro. How do I get pulled here?
No, don't tell me you got hood twice in one fight.
Not again. Oh no, the bushes. You got rolled.
Alright, that's actually some hate. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, crap. I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Yo, wait. I gotta see this again. That is wild.
Oh shit.
Alright,
I was like, holy shit, I was flying.
That is
Blizzard might not
crazy.
fuck with you.
Yo, look at this shit, y'all.
Jeff Kaplan might be a hater.
Bro, Jeff Cobb's been gone for like 10 years.
Has he?
Yes, bro.
It's like fucking Hook 1.0 shit right there.
Or how does he even
Bro, it's looking
LOS
like
you?
the golden ratio curve.
Holy fuck.
If the Amazon monkey would win that fight, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Which one?
All of them.
Okay, bro.
Target
Sorry, I'm
focus
just saying
issue.
hate.
Look at me pop off on Arista here, though. Like, this is unwinnable odds, right? Never get picked.
Yeah.
You're doing great, Pookie.
See, 2v4, we ain't winning that shit. Except, bien.
It's literally a 4v4 right now, gang.
Look, I speedy the. No. Okay, you guys gotta look. I speedy the thing, I killed the guy, I fucking do the thing.
You need to
Look, I'm dead,
Did
like,
what
I'm
on
gonna
that
die, I'm over, right? I spin, bop, I get the nade, bop, then I ult for cover and
You did not do that on
Bro,
purpose.
this is not cover. You are
I
not
did.
in cover. This is not. This is the cover.
So you're telling me you can do all that, but you have to wide swing everything? I don't believe it. You did not do that on purpose.
You can do all that, but you can't stand in a corner?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
How is my team telling me I didn't make a good play
You're
on
being
purpose?
way
What
too
the
mean.
fuck?
Bro, you
Because I
wide
know you
swung
did it,
9
man.
people.
What?
Your
Just-
forehead
bro,
couldn't be
Ursa
further
Jar's
out
getting-
of cover.
No, bro. Every fight on Coliseum, I guarantee you these were the comms. Oop, guys, I might be in a pickle.
Bro,
It might be.
fucking- Bro, like, I left spawn on in this game, I was already tweaking. I'll be honest.
can
God,
just
we're,
rotate
we're
Brig up
using
to
cover.
Tracer.
Holy shit.
Who peeing in my ear?
Do it again. What?
So you heard that, right? I know someone heard that.
I did not sign up for that ASMR.
Bro, I like biffed this super hard.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. You did have an insane bash on Renasapi though.
Yeah. The high noon.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was.
Speedring. Try to engage.
Jump on my
Try to kite this. There's a lot of ults. I remember.
I said catch that.
He really should have. Yep. Love you.
Buddy Sam. Oh. Okay.
At least there's Juno up there. This is a good position for me, Fluffy.
The thing is, I have to play this slow because I'm calling that they have rally, so I can't match. Otherwise, I just get fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, that's our call.
Too small.
As long as you
Just
see
play-
right, like,
If we're playing sideline and one of them has like ult advantage on us, then we can just play towards our side and force them. Like, because if they send in us even with ult, like we just turn on them, right?
Yeah.
like if Brig is on this side and she's rally, then we could put our resources this way. I think that's what you're trying to say, Bliss, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like we can just give the sideline if they commit something there. We're just kind of token matching it if we don't think we're gonna actually win it, right?
I like this Bob. We kind of burn our cooldowns off time though. Like when is it? What is our green light?
If I'm dying.
Like it's cool to use.
I think now we go in.
And if you want to shoot this Orisa, just move to this corner here, where you're in cover from Ashe, and then force Orisa.
Yeah,
out.
why did you specifically walk out of cover to shoot the surface?
Now we should use an ultimate. Okay. Ult. Like this is our setup to collapse right here. Like
Okay,
the
let me
Bob,
honest, I didn't know 5 people walked into me here.
that's fine. Anyways, this we should ult like right now, because this is our setup to collapse. Bob is preventing them from kiting. Pincer, boom, they die.
I think we just all forward is like pretty great.
And then we end up like just getting caught.
I think
You
y'all in
bash
general a
into
little
the
bit more
ult.
proactive with your ults.
I won it. I got mine, dude. That's all that matters.
True. Actually, kamikaze.
We should have
onto
canceled the
that.
scrim after that kill.
Okay.
Just everyone DC. GG's. Thank you for scrum.
Bro.
Didn't the team do that once against us? They got like 1 kill and they fucking left.
No.
Okay, we walk up. They go out of their little rat cage. We have Juno ult, so we should look to posture. They're in a pretty tight clump right now, so that's good for us. We want a Juno ult on top of them here. Pushing, but we don't have the ult up yet. They rally, and now we Juno ult. This is good because we are full resources to push. But so what I want to avoid next time is taking this much damage before our ult is up. Like just try and stable and be full resources. So when we ult, we're full HP and ready to go. You're getting like hella pocketed though, so it works out. Turn Orisa, Kiki. Oh, nice. But yeah, I remember the comps for that push. They were good. Here, I think Vian just gets speared off high ground.
I think I could have shielded him better here. I
Maybe.
kind of fucked it.
Like this should, you guys should be immovable. Like Orisa, Brig, you guys are not like you're a rock that controls this corner, so they are prevented from making this rotation onto Ash Juno. That's the idea.
I remember I was scared of getting pulse.
You're scared
I
of
was
getting pulsed.
terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have rally.
It doesn't mean I survive it. If I take any damage at all after I rally, I die.
True.
Bash your forehead.
True.
Or bash into the wall like that one guy
just
did.
block the pulse. Like, getting pulse is always a risk, right? That shouldn't influence your like your map control too much.
Stairs. I think some of us call to go stairs, so then I end up doing it. But I just have to play a little bit safer around the pulse. I have to watch out for.
Okay.
I think the thing is that if we play too scared around pulse, we're just giving the ultimate value without her even having to hit it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the other option for you is just go to high ground, and then Orissa's here alone, and has Juno sightline for heals.
Mm-hmm. I think to some degree, if you get pulse, it's just kind of like you got fucked. It is what it is, right?
But that's if you can make that rotation in time. So maybe you had time. I don't know.
Can I do something real quick?
Yeah. You want me to scroll
Go back. I need to know if this brig is intoxicated for this bash. I need to know what she was trying to bash. That brig goes to like our height and bashes off high ground. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's her tank play.
I thought so, but he got subbed in on support.
Well, that's what happened.
So she's just drunk.
She just messed up. Yeah. She was trying to bash onto this that spot.
Oh yeah, and then I put her in the spin cycle.
Yeah.
This
And my
is
VN's feeding again.
a good rally. Zama lives, no problem. Yeah, VN is pushing way out of the fight right now. Holy shit, you got melted. It's just not a good spot for
You tank this fucking bomb for so long.
When Zama's that zone, so you need to just preserve your health. You can't heal you immediately.
The fact that this Orisa lives is so stupid. I was cooking her, bro.
I hear her clapping. Clapping on that horse.
Safety kill him. Yeah. Get deployed.
Oh my.
Hey,
Oh, no way.
Oh no!
I think if you hit that whip, she dies, like, honestly.
She gets bailed out.
Okay.
Okay, Loki, you did cook her. I can't lie.
I guess the story for this map is stop wide swinging, have your resources for the push, control the
Vivian,
off angle if Tracer's
Vivian.
there.
Yeah, first corner is like baguette. Second corner is like Cuban bread.
Okay.
You don't fuck with Cuban bread, right?
Okay.
I'm serious, bro.
No, VN really fucks with Cuban bread, bro.
I mean, he has to with his big ass head out that wide. Yeah. You want your baguette, bro?
He does not care about his baguette.